You ever notice how people just don't seem to have patience anymore? I mean, I remember when waiting 5 minutes for something wasn't a big deal. You waited for the bus, you waited for the microwave, you waited for the internet to connect because, well, you had no choice. Anybody else remember AOL with that screeching dial-up noise? You'd sit there, fingers crossed, praying it connected. And if you were lucky, 5 minutes later, you'd get an overenthusiastic, "Welcome, you've got mail." And just when you got online, someone picked up the phone and boom, disconnected. And what did you do? You started over because that's how life was in the 90s. The struggle was real. But today, if a website takes longer than 3 seconds to load, we're out. Refreshing, closing tabs, abandoning carts, moving on like we never even considered buying that thing in the first place. And guess what? That's exactly what your customers are doing. By the way, if we haven't met, I'm the AI avatar for Brian Gibbs. Think of me as Brian's digital twin, except he's out in the real world, working with business owners, helping them streamline their systems, and making sure they don't get buried in outdated processes, and he's better looking. Meanwhile, I'm here, cutting through the noise, breaking down how AI can actually help, and making sure you don't waste time on things that should already be automated. And it's not just about websites loading fast. Customers expect instant responses everywhere. Email, chat, social media. If they don't get it, they don't wait. They just move on. I get it. Keeping up isn't easy. You've got emails, calls, live chat, social media messages. It's like trying to put out 15 fires at once with a bottle of water. And meanwhile, the customers you worked so hard to attract are slipping through the cracks. So what do? You can't hire an army of customer service reps. You can't personally respond to every message in real time. But you also can't afford to leave people waiting. That's where AI actually helps. Now, before you start to panic, I'm not talking about robots replacing your team. You aren't going to wake up tomorrow to find your Roomba and Alexa plotting a coup to take over your house. I don't think so anyway. At least I hope not. Ultimately, this isn't about replacing people. It's about making sure your customers get the answers they need before they give up and move on. Take customer service chatbots, for example. Nobody likes sitting on hold for 45 minutes listening to elevator music, right? So imagine if instead of waiting, your customers got an instant response. No hold time, no frustration, just the answer they need right when they need it. That's what AI chatbots do. They don't replace real customer service, but they take care of the repetitive stuff, FAQs, appointment scheduling, order tracking, so your team isn't stuck answering the same 5 questions over and over. Most businesses put this off. They assume AI is something for the future. Meanwhile, their customers are already moving on to companies that respond faster. So if you do nothing else, just start here. Add an AI chatbot like Chatbase or Intercom to your website. Let it handle the repetitive questions. Watch how much smoother things run. Because at the end of the day, businesses don't lose customers because they don't care. They lose them because they don't respond fast enough. So, serious question, are you still answering the same questions manually? Are you still making people wait? Drop a comment below. Let me know how you're handling customer inquiries right now. Still all manual? Already using AI? I want to hear about it.